Hey, beautiful Libras. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you for joining me here. Let's get straight to your messages. Libra, please and thank you. What does Libra need to be aware of, Spirit? Sacred inner space. Something about light initiation. The great teacher awakens. Heart chakra opening, unlocking, Gaia gateway, learning experiences. This is learning like an earth experience. Karmic board clearing. Rewrite your story and live your truth. Solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower. Healing. Wounds are healed. You're recharging. So somebody was this is karmic release. We're here on this earth to learn. It's like earth experiences, studying and learning. You choose. The direction guardian is here. Be brave and honest and bask in the joy and the light. Guardian angel, you are not alone. Stay rooted, stay grounded. So karma. Reliability. About raising your vibrations. This is about karmic release. This is about karma releasing. So it's like change your perspective. takes courage and strength here. Someone, okay, there's heavy regrets here. A lot of heavy regrets. It's looking as though somebody has been living out of their sacral chakra, like everything about sensuality or sexuality. Someone's been living by their feelings, You know, it's almost like if it feels good, do it type of energy until it don't feel good no more. So somebody may have, like, there is like a wife type energy here. But is always going for sensuality or sexuality over true love, like choosing partners out of how it feels. Does this feel good? Do it. If it feels good, do it. But they end up regretting it. Like there's regrets. They end up regretting because they have, like, it feels good. It feels good to be wanted. It desired all those things, but this person's desires, they end up regretting their desires. It's like there's more experiences to life than sexuality or sensuality. Someone cannot control their emotions. Someone cannot control their passions, or they're living out of their sacral chakra instead of living on a higher frequency. They're living out of their choosing sexual experiences over dedication and all the things that make a relationship. It's based on sex. It's based on the sacral chakra, which is sexuality and sensuality and feelings, how it feels. Like it feels good, but I mean, yes, this is how the devil lures people, by, if it feels good, do it. Come on. Come on, it'll feel good. And then they go do it, and then they end up regretting that they did it. It's like, somebody deliberately causing a tower for for someone. Someone is enticing someone by, like, their sexuality or their sensuality here. But, like, yeah, it might feel temporary, feel good to have an encounter, but what is attached with it? What comes attached seems to be this devil energy. someone was determined to defeat someone and have them abandoned or in destitution. It's like an accumulation here of betrayals. Like it hasn't, these swords have not pierced the body. But this is like a mentally. It destroys you each time, mentally. Like, it's almost like the devil's determined to defeat someone mentally. It's mental abuse, what it does to a person when they have a lot of sexual companions, a lot of sexual partners. It's like, although those swords have not pierced the body, what is it done to them mentally and emotionally? Because this person, we could be talking about a karmic energy here, who has sex for the sake of having sex because it feels good, but they don't look at the long-term ramifications. Okay, because they're never married, or they never learn to find out what it's like to have like a committed relationship. So they settle for less. It's like all about sexuality, but what about the love? What about the commitment? What about a partner who will cherish you and honor you and worship you? Somebody is like using their body. They're abusing their own body. They don't realize that every time they get into a sexual relationship and they're just like, used and abused and tossed aside for somebody else to come in and use and abuse. This could be a karmic energy I'm picking up on. Oh, come on. So to them, it doesn't matter if they sell their own body. It's like, this is as long as they can be successful. They'll sleep with anybody. This is like really a Jezebel spirit that I'm picking up on, because it's like they'll lay down with whoever they run across, and it's like, as long as they get financial success out of it, they think that that's how they equate success. Even though they are used, they're being used, they are, for sex, and then they get hurt over and over and over and over and over and over again, and it's taking a toll upon their mental psyche. I am picking up on this energy. Learning. Money can't buy me love. Money can't buy you love. So someone was sleeping with people for financial gain. thinking that, oh, I don't care. I mean, money is everything, so I'll just sleep with whoever to get ahead, and that's what equates success. No, it does not. Because Spirit is saying, what does that do to the human psyche when you're just used for money, basically? You know, that's what I'm picking up on. Somebody is making money off of selling their body. It's like, even if they're in a relationship or whatever that's really not a relationship, they'll take this abuse over and over and over again for financial gain, even though it's destroying them mentally and emotionally. Sex for money. And then they get hurt when they get dumped. And these people move on. It's like, I guess Spirit wants people to see the Jezebel's point of view. How the Jezebel actually is doing damage to them own selves. Like being bought. Um, Geisha energy. This could be sex for money, sex trade workers. Actually, they're being used. It's like a deal. It's like, you give me what I want, and they don't care about themselves to do that. They don't care about themselves. And it's like they're competing. Like they want to be the empress. They want to be an empress. This is somebody who wants to be an empress, but it's like they engage in so many sexual partners that all they can get is other like sexual partners. They're not gonna get anybody who truly values them. It's like they're competing with an empress, and it's like an empress has high standards and who they choose to sleep with, and a Jezebel energy will, they don't care who they sleep with as long as they have money. But over time, when your looks fade and you gain weight and you get gray hair and you get wrinkles, I mean, you're just washed up. That's what ends up happening. And it's like, this is someone who engages in promiscuity and sexuality and all these things, and they don't realize that even though those swords have not physically stabbed their body, it's like they have created their own grave. They have created their own demise because they get left. And they get left time and time again, and they might have money out of it, but they don't have love. It's like living a loveless existence. It's funny, I never get the karmic's point of view, or spirit pointing out the karmic's point of view. I always get, the emperor, the empress, kings, queens, but today it's a Jezebel. Someone getting wealthy off of, basically, they're being treated like a prostitute. And then they, at the end of it, have no value, have no self worth, have no self esteem. And they get left and used and abused by every person they engage and have sex with. It's like an endless cycle of, I've been stabbed so many times that it doesn't hurt anymore. They become heartless, they become cold, they become vindictive, they become envious, and that's why it's coming out. I don't know. So someone's been living their life that way. They want to be of high value. They could be competing, thinking, that they're an empress or one day they'll be an empress. I'm not sure why this is coming out, but I'm not sure why this is coming out. The Jezebel's point of view? Wow, I never have gotten that. Really? Well, maybe occasionally, not too often. So it's like, if you're the Empress energy, don't think that whoever this Jezebel is, that they got it easy, because they don't. They're just being used, and they're being abused, and they're being tossed aside from person to person to person to person. Never loved, never valued. So what did they win? They didn't win anything. They won nothing. It's like they have it's all about the money. It's all about the Benjamins. They don't care about love. But deep down inside, they do. They wish that they had love. They wish that they could be like the Empress. They wish, that's why they compete with the Empress, but they'll never be the Empress. They don't understand, Spirit is saying, the damage that they're doing to their mental health, by doing that. They actually must hate masculine energies to be doing what they're doing. It's not because they love the masculine energies, it's because they hate masculine energies. It's kind of a sick game once you think about it like that. The masculine thinks that they're getting an exchange where they don't have to love this person, but that person is actually using the masculine energy to get what they want out of the masculine energy. They're using one another, and neither one is fulfilled. Take care.